And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
This is one of those real modest gains, Kate, that I like as a call. Yeah, it's just a little more variety to your playbook. Makes that defense wonder. Those guys on the other side of the ball think a little bit. This dude's not just a receiver. He may get in the run game as well.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. The Colts ready for the punt. Tank Dell to return for the Texans. Kick is away, and this one might bring rain. Wow, what a kick. Fielded at the 11. And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20. 65 yards on the punt there. And it's going to be Texans football. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
From the 19. He's on the move. He loses the football. And the Colts pick it up. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
Well, sure, you're looking to try to get a 1st down on 2nd down. You're trying to create a manageable 3rd down, but I'll tell you what you're not trying to do, ever, is give the ball away. And that's what the offense does to the defense right there.
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. And he's down into the red zone. This run gets to the 18. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. From the 18 on 2nd down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Smith on 3rd and short. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that brings up 4th and short. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. They'll begin with a run by Mixon. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Stroud from the pistol. Looking to his fullback now. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Award that tackle to the effort of Leatu Latu. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. Shotgun now for Stroud. That pass caught by Tank Dell. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. It's a pickup of 11. And the Texans are going to have a first down. Man in motion out of the slot. Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Digs there to bring it in. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. The rookie from Texas there on the tackle.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling their preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
On target to his back, Joe Mixon. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once, I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
He finds Diggs right side. And nothing doing on that run. Defenders bottle it up quickly. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly. Welcome back. We'll begin the second quarter with the Texans in possession. They're advancing it well as they face 2nd down. Has a man, Dalton Schultz. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. To the air yet again, it's Stroud. Has him on the quick hitter. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. They get 6 and a first down as well.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Escapes the pocket. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And he's taken out of bounds behind the line. That's going to be a sack. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
This defense has been trying like mad to do anything to disrupt the rhythm, get the QB off his spot. It's got to be a massive relief to see their efforts paid off on that play.
Trying again following the sack. He brings it in. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off a first down.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Mixon does not score. They not only stop him, they backed him up a couple of yards.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Went in the wrong direction the last play. Need to get forward 3 yards here on 2nd and goal. Motioning the tight end now. Looking to throw. Stroud. Schultz with the catch. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
You know, Kate, it's almost as if the defense invited him to make that throw. That was a play they knew they could defend, and they stopped it right at the line.
Buckle up. It's 3rd and goal. Mixon, and he's caught behind the line for a loss.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused, and they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
Three plays haven't gotten it done. Now a 4th to try to reach that end zone. Motioning one of the tight ends. Stroud off the play fake. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Kenny Moore with the pick. And the Colts are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Man in motion here. A give left side to Taylor. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Brought to the ground by Dante Jackson. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Throwing on 3rd, Smith. Chased out to his right. To the right and hauled in by Jones. And that will not be enough for a 1st down. Another punt coming up for Rigoberto Sanchez. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Rigoberto Sanchez on the punt. He broke 50 on his first punt and looks to have done the same here. And that gets out of bounds down inside the 20. Looks to be at about the 17-yard line.
They're on the 17-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. He's throwing deep to the left side. Big gain downfield. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And he takes it across the 30 before heading out.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. From the gun, Stroud. Completed to his running back. And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone. That's good for 7 yards. And it sets up a Houston first. They've got a man in motion.
Walk to the right. Look the hot, look the hot. Hey, south. Hey, uno.
First down, Stroud. That's caught at the 4. And in for the Houston touchdown. And with that score, he's reached a benchmark he's long had his eye on. 30 touchdowns in one season. And he's going to come away pleased with how well he has played to put up that kind of number this year. Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Texans take a 4-point lead. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Returns looking good so far. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Oh, he put some heat on this. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Texans do not get the return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our first half.
Score Texans 7, Colts 3.
Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go.
A give left side. Here's Mixon. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Here we go. Look the hot.
On play action, here's Stroud. He rolls to his right. On the run right, throwing deep down the side. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. Trying to find Stephon Diggs. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. He has the first over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. All right, set now, 1st and 10.
All right.
Out of the shotgun, a give to Mixon. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
From the 48. Has his man. It's Mixon. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Texans are going to have a first down. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. And he will score. Touchdown, Houston! The Texans grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Stephon Diggs touchdown. Fairbairn now for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Texans drive their lead to 11. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. This return starts at the 5. He's got a lane up past the 30. And a huge return sets up the offense on the opposite side of the field.
We know this is the ticket to the field for a whole lot of rookie special teams. It's something that teams every year look for in the draft. And with the new rules, well, maybe even that much more. These super athletes who can electrify in returns and turn the smallest lane into one of the biggest plays of the game.
Running right, this is Taylor. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
There we go. Look, Jackson, Jackson.
Shotgun snap to Smith. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Into a crowd, and intercepted! And the Texans take over as he records his 10th career INT. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
Good rip on first down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the 29. He's got him. That's Mixon. And he's brought down for a loss.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Stroud now on 3rd. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll push this upfield and set it down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, look at this, here he goes. And he goes out, just needed one more step there to reach midfield.
Well, you don't get the first down, but...
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Here we go, let's go. Two jet. Move speed left. Buggy. Hey, Uno Mars. Why Tony?
Shotgun now for Stroud. This is complete to Schultz. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
1st and 10, a run to Mixon. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 28-yard line.
From the 28, into the hands of Schultz. And this one does not go far.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
3rd down from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it sets up a Houston 1st. Working inside the red zone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. So it'll be 2nd down. To the air yet again, it's Stroud. Has it down close. Touchdown, Houston. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they've paid the price over and over and over again.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Starting from the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Tuesday.
They go play action. Here's Smith. On target to Downs. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. Offense up to the line fast. 2nd down carry for Jones. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they can stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
First down, Smith to throw. That's cut at the 25. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. From the gun, Smith. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. Not on the same page with his tight end. So 2nd down coming up.
49, flip it off, 49. Right. Middle.
Back to the air, it's Smith. He had it for a moment, but a great jar it loose, incomplete.
And that is teaching tape right there, Kate, for why you never, ever give up on a play. Looked like a certain touchdown grab until he comes in and knocks the ball free right at the last moment.
They put a receiver in motion right. Throwing on third, Smith. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
Boy, take a look at that. Look at him locking down his area of the end zone. They could bring it in close enough to take shots, but there are no easy touchdowns.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And it falls incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Going right side, Mixon with it. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. We've got whistles and a timeout call by the defense. 2:07 left to play. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Keeping it with Mixon. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. That run good for a gain of 2, and just like that, we've hit our 2-minute warning. Third and long for him here. Cut by Diggs. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Running with Mixon out of the gun. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Timeout Indianapolis. That's its 2nd. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. On the ground again with Mixon. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. 1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
And the Texans' 1st down.
A give to Mixon up the middle. And they bring him down around the 34. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4. Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down.
2nd and 4.
So the Texans come away with the road win. And they take the first skirmish with their division rivals with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building.